Never apologize for being a powerful woman. The world needs strong women. Women who will lift and build others, who will love and be loved. Women who live bravely, both tender and fierce. Women of indomitable will. A woman is the full circle. Within her is the power to create, nurture, and transform. We need women at all levels, including the top, to change the dynamic, reshape the conversation, to make sure women's voices are heard and heeded, not overlooked and ignored. A strong woman is a woman determined to do something others are determined not be done. I figure, if a girl wants to be a legend, she should go ahead and be one. And one day she discovered that she was fierce and strong and full of fire, and that not even she could hold herself back because her passion burned brighter than her fears. A strong woman stands up for herself. A stronger woman stands up for everybody else. She was a wild one, always stomping on eggshells that everyone else tiptoed on. She was powerful, not because she wasn't scared, but because she went on so strongly despite the fear. One of the most courageous things you can do is identify yourself. Know who you are, what you believe in, and where you want to go. Avoiding danger is no safer in the long run than outright exposure. The fearful are caught as often as the bold. I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear. Knowing what must be done does away with fear. We need women who are so strong they can be gentle, so educated they can be humble, so fierce they can be compassionate, so passionate they can be rational, and so disciplined they can be free. Strong women don't play the victim. Don't make them look pitiful and don't point fingers. They stand and they deal. I just love bossy women. I could be around them all day. To me, bossy is not a pejorative term at all. It means somebody's passionate and engaged and ambitious and doesn't mind learning. Life is not easy for any of us. But what of that? We must have perseverance and, above all, confidence in ourselves. We must believe we are gifted for something and that this thing must be attained. A strong woman understands that the gifts such as logic, decisiveness, and strength are just as feminine as intuition and emotional connection. She values and uses all of her gifts. Figure out who are you separate from your family and the man or woman you're in a relationship with. Find who you are in this world and what you need to feel good alone. I think that's the most important thing in life. Find a sense of self. With that, you can do anything else. The woman who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. The woman who walks alone is likely to find herself in places no one has ever been before. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. After all, Ginger Rogers did everything that Fred Astaire did, just backward and in high heels. If you want something said, ask a man. If you want something done, ask a woman. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. It's not your job to like me, it's mine. Our deepest wishes are whispers of our authentic self. We must learn to respect and listen to them. We can do no great things, only small things with great love. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. A woman is like a tea bag. You never know how strong she is until she gets in hot water. I love to see a young girl grab the world by the lapels. Life's a challenge, and you've got to go out and kick ass. I don't care what you think about me. I don't think about you at all. Be the type of girl that climbs the ladder, step by step. We have to become the men we wanted to marry. Women must try to do as men have tried. When they fail, their failure must be a challenge to others. It is time for women to take their rightful place, side by side with men, in the rooms where fates are decided. When anyone tells me I can't do something, I stop listening. Any woman who understands the problems of running a home will be nearer to understanding the problems of running a country. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Whatever women do, they must do it twice as well as men to be thought half their inferior. Luckily, this is not difficult. The most courageous act is to think for yourself, aloud. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow. A woman with a voice is a strong woman, but the search to find that voice can be remarkably difficult. Expect the unexpected, and whenever possible, be the unexpected. The most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. If you don't risk anything, you risk more. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. We cannot change what we are unaware of, and once aware, we cannot help but change. Passion is energy. Feel the power that comes from focusing on what excites you. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Find out who you are and be that person. That's what your soul was put on earth to be. Find that truth, live it, and everything else will follow. Don't limit yourself. You can go as far as your mind lets you. What you believe, you can achieve. I dwell in possibility. I haven't been everywhere, but it's on my list. Do one thing every day that scares you. Don't be intimidated by what you don't know. It can be your greatest strength and ensure you do things differently. It is our choices that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities.